One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. And what I got here for you today is a complete exterior review of this 1995 Chevrolet Corvette. When you see a Corvette coming at you, you see a Corvette coming at you. There's no, is that a Lexus or a Toyota? Is that an Infiniti or a Nissan? No, that's a Corvette. Not, is that a Camaro or a Firebird? You know what I'm saying. You got a Corvette, you got a Corvette. And this C4, I believe it's a C4, the 84 through 96 style of the Corvette is likely the best deal out there in the sports car market. That's all there is to say about it. There is not a better deal in this kind of a buy-in to a buy-in level of a supercar. I mean, a Corvette is just, it just gets you right there with the others. Lots of people love a Corvette, very popular cars, but most of all, great reliable cars with great fuel economy. They're awesome cars, and they're a steal. So that's the deal. We're here with the Corvette, and I had to reset my camera. I've got a settings on here problems with this camera. I'm getting a new camera. This is getting old fast. Not the camera, the process. I think them wheels are updated, and it ain't gonna autofocus. Yes, it will. Awesome. I think they're updated. I'm gonna drop down, show you the underneath. My website is oneownercarguy.com, and on there you can see all kinds of stuff. I'll probably have 70, 80 pictures of this car. Underneath this car is clean. It's a clean car. Let me show you the underneath from the side. I like showing the underneath the cars. In fact, if I couldn't show cars the way I show cars on here, I wouldn't be selling cars. The paint is getting to be not bright enough, but this is the most beautiful metallic paint that you ever did see. Dual exhaust. MagnaFlow, baby. Somebody put a lot of money into the exhaust. Spoiler, I don't think came on these at all, so it's been added, but it's got a nice look to it. That's going to be a personal thing. Of course, it could be taken off. That's the walkaround in general of the car. And now I'm going to go around the car and kind of show you anything about this car that makes this car not the car you'd want to have. Which, to be honest, there ain't much to say about this car that ain't just beautiful as can be. All this looks great. All your body lines and everything are in great shape. There's a little split in the paint and this little plasticky bumper, and I don't know if you can even see that. There's a couple of this here. It's like bee pollen or something. Well, that wasn't good. Stinking spit on it or something a little bit. There's got little bits of that stuff, and it comes right off. And yes, I'm scratching out with my nail a little bit just to show you, because there is a spot like that where it's got something a little bit more serious on it that needs to come out. This could be buffed down and waxed down and such and be a lot better. I didn't do any of that to it. There's a little scuff right here from parking type things. Going down the sides, dents and dings are pretty hard to find on a Corvette. You just don't get them. It's straight. It's straight as can be. On the auto check, there was some kind of something that happened on the back end. I don't know what it would be. I don't see anywhere where they've done anything, and if they did, they sure put a heck of a job on it. It's just absolutely, I'm not gonna say flawless, because that's just hard to say about any car. There's some, this buffing here would be awesome, because there's some light, just like you drove through brush or something, and like got a light little thing, but you can't see it. You have to get up on it. There's some couple little light things in it right there. And a little bit of light stuff right here. That's it. It's just like this. It's the Targa see-through from the inside, but not from the outside. Tiny scratch right there. Ever so tiny. You can hardly see it. This is the worst thing on it. It needs to be touched up a little bit. It's just worn off over time from the trim in a couple places. Couple of things on the seals where that's a little chewed up over time. It's an easy deal. It doesn't leak all in there. This doesn't seem original. I don't think it is. Going down this side, same thing. It's hard to find much wrong as far as dents and dings on a Corvette. Oh, I just remembered one thing wrong. Let me show you the wheel wells. It's in great shape in here. It's got these little mud flaps on it, and it's missing one. I don't know the where, how, what for, but it's missing one. Truthfully, you can take all 3 other ones off. Doesn't matter. The lenses are in good shape. This here is flaking off a little. It's not all curved up or nothing, but they got a Corvette signal in the middle. The red brake cover is a cool addition. Disc slotted and scoured disc brakes there. These tires are something to, I don't want to say they're like new, but you got titties on the side of them even still. There's a maker mark still there. I mean, it's just as much tread as a guy can get on a tire. Ooh, that was a hair. And see, just some dust on it. It's just a clean car. It's gonna need a wiper. I can tell you that right now. That wiper's starting to flippy flappy. I won't even use the wipers because of that. Little crack in that target top. And when you close this, this sometimes stays out a little bit. In fact, the other side might be where it's, your tint's starting to come up a little bit there. I think it's I thought it was a pretty factory tint. Right there. And it pushes out when you close it. Okay, so that's the once around, the twice around. That's a look at the car around. I don't know what else to say about it as far as the outside goes. Is this factory? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's added. I don't know. Do you know? Comment in the video. I'd love to know. Then I would know. Okay, so that's around the car. I wanted to make sure the other side had that little scowling. Yep, the mirror thing. Right there, it's got it. See, I don't like how my camera's focusing. It'll get there. It's just taking a while. Boom. Ooh, we got the campers coming this way. So I'm going to go and I'm going to take you on a real quick test drive now. There'll be another video. It'll be an interior video, and I'll show you all that. If you're interested in this car, it's 406-546-8748. Name's Nathan. And I'm going to go ahead and jump in and take you for a test drive of this car. If you got any questions, call me. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. You'll see all the... God, there'll be 70, 80 pictures on there for sure. It's so nice. I'm telling you, the doors open so nicely. You couldn't get it. If you wanted a muscle car that would perform like this performs, you couldn't get a muscle car that performs like this performs for 3 times the money, I bet. I love that sound. All the gauges and stuff working. God, this cold is killing me. We got the camping tubers, fishers here. This thing runs nice. We'll go for a test drive down the other side here. Actually, I'm just going to do the quick test drive to the other place where I take pictures. I love the digital gauge. I actually love that they've got away from the digital on the other stuff like they had in the early 80s ones. You gotta be careful with this Magnaflow exhaust too. There's no getting on it incognitely like you would in a Toyota or something. It's ready, you just go, ween! And get up there, and you're not gonna look like you're going 90. This thing, you're going 30, and it's like, wow! It sounds bad. I don't think there's anything odd about the, well, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. The motor, the tranny, because it shifts like it should. It's got the pull like it should. It drives like a Corvette should. It flashes that little code that says SYS. Watch, 151. It's going to say SYS in a second. It's intermittent. Sometimes it doesn't do it. I looked it up. It says it's because of the radio, an aftermarket radio install is the most likely cause. It's not even saying it now. And I've never had a problem. Oh, it said it. Oh, it said it. System. SYS. 157 now. System. There you go. I don't know what that means because it runs fine and it says it doesn't really matter. There's no warning lights or anything like that. The tach works just like it should. Temperature and everything is always cool like it should be. Oil temp's never overheating. Oil pressure's always this thing runs like a top. And that's a bad statement because I don't even know how a top runs. So that is your quick test drive. That is all of that. I'm going to get out and give you a quick look at it while we're saying goodbye. It's a beautiful car. If you're looking for this model of a Vette, this year, this range, this car is sweet. That's all there's to say about it. Make sure and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night. Whatever it is, wherever you are. Corvette, man. OneOwnerCarGuy.com.